Hello, friend. Welcome back to English for the Heart. I'm Chloe. This is a slow, quiet place where we learn English together, gently, without any rush. Before we begin,
let's take one slow breath together. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Now your shoulders are a little softer. Your mind is a little quieter. This is the right place to begin. Today we are going to talk about something we all carry, sorrow, and we are going to learn a small, beautiful piece of English grammar that can help us carry it a little more easily. Imagine you are holding a heavy stone. It is not a stone you chose to pick up. Someone gave it to you. A broken friendship, a mistake, a loss. And you have been holding it, alone, for a long time. This feeling has a name. In English, we call it sorrow. Sorrow is a feeling of deep sadness or regret. It is heavy.
And when we hold it alone, in silence, it only grows heavier. But today's quote offers us something gentle. It comes from a writer named Karen Blixen.
And it says this: all sorrows can be borne if you tell a story about them. Let's sit with that sentence for a moment. And let's learn the word inside it that carries all the meaning. Borne. The word borne comes from the verb bear. Bear changes its form like this: bear, bore, born. This is called an irregular verb. When we use bear this way, it means to endure, to carry, or to accept something difficult, because we cannot change it.
if you bear an unpleasant experience, you accept it, even though it's hard, because you can't simply make it disappear. So when Karen Blixen writes, all sorrows can be borne,
She means every sorrow, no matter how heavy, can be carried. It can be endured. It does not have to crush us. Let's look at the sentences from today's page and notice how bear-related ideas live inside them. A friendship gone wrong. Something broken. Something we must bear. A mistake left unfixed. A mistake we could not repair. And still, we carry it. A loss you can't cope with. Loss is the fact of no longer having something, or having less of it than before. A person, a chance. A piece of who we used to be. And to cope with a problem means to deal with it successfully, to find a way through it.
Here is one more example, a simple one for you to hold on to. It was a difficult year, but somehow I bore it. Past tense, bore. One person, one heavy year.
One quiet strength. And here is one in the present. I don't know how she bears so much responsibility. Bears. Present tense, third person. She carries it every day, quietly.
So remember the shape. Bear, bore, born. To carry, to endure, to hold something difficult with grace. Now, here is something worth knowing. Because English likes to play small tricks on us. The word bear has another meaning too. To give birth. This is not a wrong meaning, and it is not a weaker one. It is simply a different branch of the same old word. Both meanings are correct. Both are alive in English today. But here is the trick. When bear means to give birth, its past participle changes depending on how we use it. In the perfect tense, we say born. The same spelling as before. but in the passive voice, we say born. For example, she has borne 3 children. Perfect tense, born. But the child was born in spring.
Passive voice, born. Same sound, different spelling, different job. You don't need to memorize this perfectly today. Just notice it gently.
The way you'd notice 2 paths that look alike in a forest, but lead to slightly different places. With time, your ear will learn the difference on its own.
Let's come back to our heavy stone. We said sorrow is something we bear, something we carry. But here is the gentle secret hidden in today's quote. We were never meant to carry it completely alone. All sorrows can be borne if you tell a story about them. Do you see that small word, if? It changes everything.
An if clause like this describes a condition, something that becomes true once another thing happens. If you speak your sorrow, it becomes bearable. The heavy stone does not disappear. But somehow, in the telling, it becomes lighter in your hands. This is not just poetry. It is something true about how we are made.
A sorrow kept in silence grows larger in the dark, like a shadow at night. But a sorrow spoken aloud to a friend who listens
Begins to shrink down to its true size. So today's grammar and today's healing walk together, hand in hand. To bear something is to carry it.
But you don't have to carry it in silence. Let's look a little closer at this if structure, because we will use it in our own sentences today. The pattern is simple. If plus present simple, or can plus verb. If you tell a story about them, all sorrows can be borne.
Notice both parts use the present. Not because this is happening right now, but because it describes something generally true, again and again, anytime the condition is met.
Here is another example, in the same shape. If you write about your pain, it becomes easier to understand. Or, if we speak kindly to ourselves, healing comes more gently. This is different from a scheduled future, like the train leaves at 8. That sentence describes a fixed plan. Our if sentence describes a truth about hearts, not a schedule.
but a pattern of the soul. Neither form is more correct than the other. They simply do different work. One tells us what is planned.
The other tells us what is true. Now, friend, it's your turn. Today's practice is small, but it is not easy. I invite you to think of one thing that has been quietly bothering you. To bother someone means to worry them or upset them, even in a small, persistent way, like a pebble in a shoe. Is there something like that in your heart right now? You don't have to name it out loud, not yet.
Just let it come to the surface gently. Now, repeat this sentence with me softly. I'll tell another person about something that's been bothering me. Say it once more.
And let it be a promise to yourself. Think of autumn leaves. Every year, the tree lets them go. It does not hold on. And in letting go, the tree makes room for new life to come in spring. Your sorrows are like this too. They are real, they are heavy, and they deserve to be honored.
Not hidden, but they were never meant to stay locked inside you forever. Is there someone who always listens to you? A friend? A sister? A quiet notebook, even?
Today may be a good day to find them. Because here is the truth. Today's page offers us
All sorrows can be borne if you tell a story about them.
Not erased, not forgotten, but borne, carried gently together. So wherever you are tonight or this morning, know this: you don't have to carry your heavy stone alone.
Somewhere there is a listening heart waiting for your story. Thank you for spending this quiet time with me today, friend.
If these words gave you a little comfort, please consider liking this video and subscribing to English for the Heart. It helps this small, gentle place grow. Until next time, go slowly, be kind to your own heart, and remember, all sorrows can be borne. Goodbye, friend.